Rachel plans to attend Texas Tech University to pursue a degree in global studies, then enter law school. Rachel?
Adeleye Adejokun.
Good evening to you all, Mr. Murphy, Mr. Wooten, and ISD staff and faculty members, friends and family, class of 2021. I think I speak for everyone when I say we've all waited for very long years for this day. It almost feels surreal. Through all our physical and mental obstacles we were each prompted to overcome, we finally upgraded from winning the war of Mr. Dunn's 8th grade history class for an ice cream party and bragging rights, to winning the war of one of life's greatest milestones, graduating high school, for a diploma we can use for our future endeavors. But winning this war wasn't so easy. There are several battles that varied in their own difficulty that we had to overcome before we could proclaim our overarching victory. Among those battles would be all the new changes that occurred over the years that we encountered. The class of 2021 is an interesting class. The jump in our passage of time from HME to MHS is astronomical. As we grew, our school district grew with us. We were here before North Creek. We're the last 6th graders to be considered part of the intermediate school. The last to attend middle school is what is now the Melissa Education Center. We were the last freshmen to walk in the old high school and the first sophomores to experience Melissa's brand new gym we call our current high school. Now, why do I refer to it as a gym, you might ask? Because getting to class is a workout. I've heard somewhere that it's cheaper to build up than out, which means the district must have saved a lot of money on the new high school. Indisputably, we should have the best looking glutes of any 4A school in the state of Texas. We may be leaving, but we stuck around just long enough to be one of the first to experience our gorgeous new Fine Arts Center and practice field, as well as witness the development of our championship center. Yes, when I said Melissa grew with us, I meant it quite literally. Another battle we faced was the ever-enduring patterns of Texas weather. From our students wiping sweat off their heads as they work through the blistering heat of the summer, to the lovely Valentine's Day gift we all received as a state in mid-February this year: snow. The Texas snowstorm was so messy, it made me the most exhausted I'd ever been. Given I, a high school student who's quite familiar with all-nighters, is saying this, that should mean something. Speaking of exhausted battles, don't get me started on COVID. No, seriously, don't. If I do, I don't know that I'll be able to finish this speech in time. The point is that there are so many battles we fought to make it to this point. Given all the changes I just verbally reminisced, it almost feels comical for me to say that something I learned at my years in Melissa is that some things never change. More specifically, the struggles we persevered through never went away. They always just came back in some sort of different form. For example, the mental anguish we experienced in learning geometry with Coach DePaul one year is similar to that of the mental anguish we collectively felt in taking physics with Coach A another year. Some things never change, like athletic reprimands. The Boys Breakfast Club, which by the way is a very misleading title. It's a punishment, not a reward. But the Boys Middle School Breakfast Club only became cardinal reminders in high school. The rigor of middle school honors classes only transferred into the rigor of high school dual credit classes. In both new and old facilities, we still flexed on everyone when we went to state for extracurricular activities or won district titles for things such as UIL. Academically, artistically, and athletically, we fought against ourselves, but we also fought together because there's a connectedness within us that lie in our one unified, powerful goal: being finished with high school already. Some things really never change. One of the biggest being our resilience to deal with all the changes and make it through the battles. Even as the roaring waves of conflict we face crash against the rocky shores of our lives, our resilience prompts us to stand unwavering And it's that resilience that has allowed us all to be here today in our cap and gowns as we fearfully, exuberantly, and somewhat begrudgingly turn the page of a new exhilarating chapter. This chapter foreshadows our new war, adulting. But wielding resilience as our weapon, we're fully equipped to combat each and every obstacle that comes along the way, no matter how scary it may seem, even taxes. As we take another step up the stairs of our lives, our glutes are prepared for it. Congratulations, class of 2021.